Hello and welcome to Coffee with Madam K. So I'm going to do a really quick video because I'm getting ready to work with my Cricut maker and using some leather. So I need to prepare my Cricut mat to be able to stick the leather to it. And I thought I'll go ahead and record what I do to clean my mat because I know that I've seen a lot of people say, how do I clean these mats without taking the adhesiveness off of them, but getting all these like fuzzies off? Because when you're working with leather, a lot of the fuzzies come off on the mat and then it loses its adhesiveness really quickly. And if you don't clean it correctly, you're going to end up damaging your mat and having to buy a brand new one. So not only am I going to clean this one to use it, but then I'm going to show you in my next video how we can prevent these fuzzies from happening altogether and actually get a much stronger grip when you're using leather with the Cricut, so you don't have to use the strong grip mat, you can use the standard grip mat. So the technique is very simple. The key is to use a soft cloth that has some texture to it. This is actually a cloth that is bought for exfoliating your skin. So it's soft enough to where it's not like using a scrub brush or something used for dishes. It's used for exfoliating skin, so it's really gentle, but it does rub those fuzzies off. And then we're just also going to use just a little bit of regular dish soap. Nothing too abrasive, just regular dish soap. Just get a little bit in there. And then just with very light, almost no pressure at all, just let the cloth itself do the work and rub all those fuzzies off. If you push too hard, there's a good chance that you are going to still scrape the adhesiveness off the mat. So just take your time, go slowly, just like you're exfoliating your skin. You can see the fuzzies are already starting to move off of the mat and the cloth is getting nice and dirty. So I'll just keep washing that and going over this until the mat is nice and clean. Okay, so I ended up having to put a little more pressure in it than I would have wanted to. Just start off slow and be careful. If you start to see that you're scraping the mat, I had used a more abrasive brush before, and you could actually see the green coming off and turning white. If you see that happening, stop. Maybe you're using something too abrasive or you're pushing too hard. I scrubbed in a circular motion, which helped really get the fibers to brush off the mat and roll up into balls where I could just kind of wipe them off. I would recommend letting your mat air dry, because as it starts to dry, so right now it doesn't feel sticky at all, but as it starts to dry, it's going to feel really tacky. So if you are in a hurry and you start to rub it with a paper towel or a cloth, you're going to get a lot of lint on your mat. Defeats the whole purpose of cleaning it. So let it air dry. Take about 10-15 minutes to dry off, and your mat will be as good as new. So thanks for tuning in for this quick video. It may not be the right way, but it's the Madam K way. Be sure to check out my next video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.